It's Monday and just woke up. Um, Yesterday I got TikTok because they're gonna ban it the 19th. It's currently the 13th. So then this morning, oh my gosh, outside it's so beautiful. I think I'm gonna try and go out today. You can see the sun reflecting on a white building and it became orange. And then this whatever, it kind of looks like a light blue, light purple on the clouds. This morning I like this. I was looking through my friends' reposts, and it struck to me that people change. Like, it would be stuff that we would make fun of in other people, and now it's something that they're doing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we lost her, yada, yada, yada. But then, no, we didn't. Like, they just changed. And I think that's like, okay, like, people are supposed to change. So, it's just that you expect them to become this certain human being, and then they don't because who the fuck are you to decide or I mean you're not gonna but like determine or have this idea in your mind of how people are gonna be like when one you don't like you never know everything there is to know about a person. Like you can be fucking soulmates, you can have been talking since the dawn of time, but you will never know what it's like to be that person. You will never know their thoughts, their feelings, their experiences, even though they have told you everything. There's just some stuff that one, they may not tell you, or two, you will just not be able to comprehend, and that's fine. And I've experienced this a lot where like people become this other entity where you thought like they would never, even though it's not bad, but like it was like if there was a spectrum, them 2 years ago would be this, and then them now would be this, like two different personalities, whatever. And you always thought that they would like stay on this side, and then we go a little up, or a little down, but then they shifted, and maybe heck, maybe I did that too, and I can't even notice because change, it's so like so teeny tiny. It's like what they say, day by day, nothing changes, but then when you look back, everything is different. And yeah. And then going back to that thing about like never knowing 100% about a person, um, I also saw a TikTok that said the peace that comes with not telling anybody anything. And that is so real. Um, but also like, okay, I'm gonna go like where there's peace in it. I think that I hide what I feel 90% of the time. Like sometimes I just like when I'm with people, I just be saying like random bullshit. And then when we're like for real, like having a conversation, like I know what I'm living out and I know what I'm telling you. Like there's a reason that I'm telling you and there's a reason that I'm not. And oftentimes the stuff that I don't tell them, it's because it's just too intimate. Like and it could just be like the most random of thoughts. Is it could be like so insignificant, but it's so intimate that I just don't feel comfortable sharing that. And it's not that I don't feel comfortable, it's that I would rather just keep it to myself. In the sense that it's like I you know when you like have something with like an experience or whatever with another person and you just rather keep it amongst yourselves. Not because you think that it's so bad that when people know they're gonna have a certain reaction, but because it's so intimate and so authentic, and so I cannot get another word that is just between the two of you. Think that, but one person. Um, yeah, and also the reason that I think um besides giving you this peace, it's also like you're building your own prison because if you spend enough enough time, not enough time, but like too much time in your thoughts and you don't let them have this like euphoric, cathartic explosion, meaning like, oh my gosh, she looks at the window of when you tell somebody whatever you're thinking, feeling. Yeah, they bottle up or whatever, but I don't know. I think both sides of the coins are valid. But also, like, if you overshare too much, it's just like, oh, also, I've met people that overshare, and I don't mean that, like, if we're friends and you're like telling me everything there is to know about you or that something that happened, like, I welcome it. But if I don't know you and you're telling me all of your fucking love stories and life stories and fucking traumas, like, I'm sorry. I don't want, one, I don't know you. I don't want to know that. Two, what the, two, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know. Show. I guess, that gets, I just woke up, so it's just the face. That just pisses me off so bad because then what the, if you're telling me all of this, what are you telling your best friends? Like, nothing special for you. And, great. Yeah. Um, um, I was gonna go on about productivity, but I think this is it because then I would force it and I don't want to force it. Bye bye.